We have got a movie review for you right now. My name is Chris, me and joined by Hardin here on the Screen Team, and we've got probably one of the biggest surprises of 2018. The movie is called The Meg. If you're into shark movies, if you love movies about sharks, if you love Shark Week, you're going to love The Meg. We'll see. I mean, possibly. Hardin's going to tell us all about it. But Hardin, I've not seen this movie. This was a movie that I saw the trailer, and I was like, this looks no better than Sharknado to me. I don't want nothing to do with this film, but this film has done very, very well at the box office. Audiences have been drawn to it. How about you?
Well, my wife said, let's go see a movie this weekend, and she mentioned going to see The Meg. Mm-hmm. First,
what were your thoughts when she said that?
Well, you know how many... I don't know. I'm not saying I thought it'd be bad, but it's like, what's really going to cause me to want to spend the money to go see it? But okay, we'll give it a chance. And I almost backed out the next morning, but I thought, no, we'll give it a try. Mm-hmm. And I will say the first hour of it wasn't like, to me, the trailers. It was more in an undersea installation,
like bunker or something.
Bunker installation. Yeah. It was a big place, and it had some good acting, good writing, good humanity in it. Some good scares because you didn't see this big shark. And then you began to see. So it really had actually some class the first hour. I mean, and
so are you saying like the first hour was kind of Jaws-esque and the second hour went Sharknado on you?
Well, I think the second. Let's say the first hour was the first half. The third quarter really went Jaws because they pulled out everything, but we need a bigger boat. I mean, Pippet was the dog in Jaws. Pippin was the dog in this. They went. That's okay.
There was a lot of homage to Jaws.
Yeah, and that's okay. They didn't go too far, maybe, but.
So what's up with this shark? Why is the shark so upset?
I guess they went down to his neighborhood. He didn't want them in their neighborhood. I don't know, because he was like way deep down there, and there was a giant squid that the shark ate, and we didn't know it was. We knew it was a shark eating it, even though they didn't show it. That's what.
Sure.
And evidently, they went down to do some exploration, and when they went down there, he didn't like them being in his neighborhood, so he went after them, and then they tried to get back, and he followed them up somehow in a strange, implausible way.
Yeah.
And now he's up top, and then so forth. But
all right, so here's the question. Did you like it?
It was okay entertainment. Mm-hmm. It kind of, the last 25 minutes turned into... And it's Statham, not Statham, but Jason Statham.
You know what? You can say whatever you like.
Well, I always called him Statham, but I heard people say Statham. He was not the Superman in the first hour, and in the third quarter, it began to deteriorate because how many times can people fall off a boat? You had at least almost 10 times somebody fell off a boat.
Yeah.
You'd think after the first couple, people would think, we need to hang on. So it began, once it got up top and got out of underneath and you saw the shark more, it began to be kind of, and then in the last 25 minutes, I really thought that at the culmination of it, Jason was going to get out of his boat, go swim up to and challenge him to a fist to fin fight, hand to fin fight.
Right.
I mean,
that's how you felt watching.
It's like, why did they do that? They started off not too bad, and then they got into strictly, he's almost Superman. He's just going to do it all. And I thought he really was good. I knew he wasn't, but it was almost like he was going to get out and punch the shark out.
So it went from kind of being a semi-serious film to being just an all-out goofy.
Well, it was goofy to me. Mm-hmm. The last part, and they got up, when the shark got into the marina and where all the people were, it got kind of silly. It's like...
Sure.
I don't know how you'd have this many people in one area. Anyway, there were tons of them, of course, and I don't guess they knew anything that was going. It was just, let's just say, to me, the movie started off well, slowly began to deteriorate in the second half on, and just went off into goofy land on the last part.
What did your wife think?
She thought she tries to look at the positive side of it, and thought it was okay entertainment. Mm-hmm. If you just want,
just to have a bowl of popcorn and just kind of get lost in a movie.
And I saw a thing that said Jason Statham is his movie succeeding where the Dwayne Johnson Skyscraper is not succeeding. I saw Skyscraper.
What'd you think of that?
I thought it was not Henry V, but I knew it was. But it was better than the Meg.
Yeah.
And because he at least had some humanity. That's another movie for another time.
Well, sometimes, sometimes it's all about timing with these movies. I mean, I don't think the Meg had a lot of competition as far as other movies to see. It's mid-August, and there's not a lot of options for people to go see movies. Where Skyscraper was out in mid-July, wasn't it?
I think so, right.
And there's a lot more options for folks. So a lot of times it's about timing with those movies. So
that's right. And I'll say I'm the last to really be able to predict how good a movie's going to do. I don't know. I'm getting older. My tastes probably aren't in the mainstream of young people, what they want to see.
Yeah.
So I don't know really what's going to make a movie a big movie or not. I know whether I like it, but
just out of curiosity, how did the room react to the movie? Was there a lot of laughter and was there a lot of reaction from the audience?
Not a lot. There was some. Here again, there was some laughter in the first part because you had a little bit. It was a little more subtle, and you had some. You had a little bit of humor here and there, and then it. But I didn't notice derision, but I didn't notice any cheering.
Sure.
So I don't really know what people. There were quite a few people there.
Okay.
So
movie was rated PG-13. Was there a lot of language or violence, gore, stuff like that?
No, not really. I mean, I'm trying to think. There probably was a little bit of language. One critique I read of it was that it wasn't bloody enough with this kind of shark and so forth.
And that's what I heard. I heard the director of this film and Jason were kind of upset because they wanted the film to be rated R. They wanted more gore and blood and, all that kind of stuff. And the studio wanted to make a little bit more of a buck, so they made it PG-13. So that's a story for, I guess, another time. But would you see the Meg again if you had the opportunity? If I said, Hardin, you and me, we're going to see the Meg.
No. I like you, and but I'd say go see it and tell me what. To me, not that it was bad, but why go see it again? I saw it once.
Yeah.
There's nothing I think I would draw out of it the next time. So, nope.
Well, there you go.
You're on your own.
That's all right. You're just like my wife, man.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm on my own. He's Hardin. I'm Chris. The movie is called The Meg. Make sure you check it out today. We've got more reviews coming your way right here on the Screen Team.